Ah, Captain Marvel. Now there's a name we haven't heard in a long time, about 4 years as it happens, and aside from a couple of glorious cameos lasting for literally seconds, this charming and plucky hero has sadly been absent from our movie screens for years now. And I've got to be honest, I found this both confusing and disappointing, considering she was supposed to be the new face of the MCU. Which is kind of ironic, really, because when I think of Marvel content now, this is actually the kind of face I end up making. Anyway, considering how popular and likeable Captain Marvel was after her first movie, so much so that the Russo brothers actually had to limit her screen time in Avengers Endgame so that she didn't make everyone else look bad, the talk naturally turned to a sequel. When exactly would we get to experience this awesome woman once again? What crazy adventures would she be involved in this time? And would Brie Larson find a way to expand her already massive acting range? Then, at last, it came. The announcement that Captain Marvel 2, now officially titled The Marvels, was coming out in February 2022. It was going to be a team-up movie for the ages, bringing together Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, and Monica Rambeau. And so, the world rejoiced. I mean, really, who wouldn't be excited to see a movie centered around a trio of comic book characters that were so popular, their runs had to be cancelled multiple times due to, too much demand? Bullshit! Starring the most likeable and charming actress in Hollywood, a mostly irrelevant side character from WandaVision, and the main actress from the least viewed streaming show in MCU history. Written by the creative geniuses behind Loki and She-Hulk, and directed by a 33-year-old director with a grand total of 2 feature films to her name. I mean, just look at how pumped Brie Larson was to be playing Captain Marvel again.
I don't know, does anyone want me to do it again?
What? Don't be so modest.
I don't know, I really don't know.
Truly, that's the face of someone who knows exactly how much people like her. You know, it's a sign of her popularity within the industry that in the 4 years since the first Captain Marvel, she's had major roles in no fewer than 1 movies. And all of this while running a thriving YouTube channel. Truly, I just don't know how she finds the time.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
Anyway, we were all thrilled to see what this amalgamation of creative powerhouses could possibly accomplish. And so, we settled back and waited for the first trailer to come out. And waited. And waited some more. The months ticked by and very little word came out on the Marvels, and so the worry began to set in. Perhaps all was not well in the world of Captain Marvel 2. And then came the crushing news we'd all been dreading. The movie had been pushed back to July 2023, and Ant-Man 3 had been bumped up to replace it. I mean, okay, I guess we could handle a few more months of waiting, right? And surely that trailer had to be just around the corner.
Wrong.
But just when excitement and anticipation was reaching fever pitch, the even worse news finally hit. The Marvels had been pushed back once again, this time to November. That's 9 months later than originally scheduled. Now I know what you're thinking, dear viewer. Clearly this decision was based entirely on broad studio marketing restructuring and had nothing whatsoever to do with the quality of the film. It's definitely not because they produced a steaming turd bigger than King Kong's first dump of the day, which was so bad even the studio who gave us She-Hulk and Love and Thunder couldn't possibly release it. And so the only choice was to delay yet again for even more expensive and time-consuming reshoots in a desperate attempt to polish a turds. Nope, no chance at all. But hey, at least they gave us this thought-provoking poster to whet our appetites. Kevin Feige sounds absolutely thrilled about this movie. I mean, according to him, it's going to be almost as special as the first time the Avengers teamed up way back in 2012. If not more so. Yeah, definitely more so. Let's go with that. And quite frankly, I believe him, because he's never steered us wrong before. Maybe it's even going to bring a tear to the eyes of Kevin Smith. I don't know about you, but for me, November just can't come fast enough. I really can't wait to consume this next Marvel product, because I've got a feeling it's going to be something very special indeed. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.